on any side, and we're going to talk about congratulations to Andrew Holness, the Prime Minister of Jamaica. Yes, we have to say congratulations to him. Well done. As you come along, guys, please like up the live and share as you come. Okay. And to Andrew Onis, and I'm going to read a bit of things what some people say. Someone said the Jamaican. Hold a second, guys. I'm going to read something here. Someone say the Jamaican people have spoken. Congratulations to Prime Minister Honorable Andrew Holness, to the successors of the People National Party as the new leader of their constituency. Well done. Again, Jamaica land we love out of many, one people. Guys, at the moment, good evening to you all. And we're going to talk about the Prime Minister. And he has won a third time. So he promised the Jamaican people that he will raise the salary, which is a good look and is a good thing. Okay. So we have to work with our Prime Minister. All right. So once again, congratulations to you, Andrew. Well done. So guys, at the moment I'm in Jamaica, and everybody is united as one. When I was growing up in Jamaica, used to have a lot of fighting and, but as time go by, people change their behavior and they change their attitude. All right. There's no time to fuss and fight anymore. All right. So Jamaica is a better place right now. All right. We have who born in the 80s, 90s, okay? We have more understanding of what politics are. And I think they should be teaching politics in Jamaica so people can understand what is politics. I believe the government should implement politics in school. Why is my life shutting off? What is this going on? Guys, I don't know, my Facebook Live. Wow, don't tell me it's finished. No, okay, it's come back, it's come back, it's come back. Hi, ambitious lady, how are you doing? Please like and share my page. Hello, welcome, welcome. So hope it's going out there. Subscribe to the channel. Thank you. Girl, you are so guys, so I'm in Jamaica at the moment, guys, and I'm going to be telling you that the politics out here, everything is good and everything is great. I remember growing up in the 80s and used to have wars and all of these things going up in Jamaica. But times and things changes, and we love that. Election is a good thing, and I'm watching the news. Some people is not happy, some people Jamaican, and a better for the people of Jamaica. And if the Prime Minister can do that, well, okay. So I want to say well done, Andrew. Congratulations again, third time. That's a good look, all right? So we have to work with each other, not work against each other. I was reading about St. Anne, Portland with Vols, and she lost to become that man. Yes. So some people were saying that, oh, she did great, and oh yes, she did great. But sometimes people need a change, and some people need to give some people a chance to see what they can do. I don't see a problem giving someone a chance. Okay? No problem. I am a fair, down-to-earth person. Hi, hi guys. Hi, Glinson. Hi, how you doing? So, what I like about the Jamaican diaspora right now is a good look. No war, no argument. The election was good. Everybody out there campaigning, everybody out there socializing, and that's a good look on Jamaica. We don't need war, we don't need problem, we don't need these things, all right? As the motto said, many out of one people. There are so many different nationalities that live in Jamaica. You have Chinese, you have Indian, you have white, you have Asian, you have so many nationalities. All right. So out of many, one people. That's what Jamaican motto made up of. Hi, Audrey. Welcome. Welcome again. How you doing, darling? Guys, ambitious lady. So guys, if you want me to give you a shout out, can you just type something that I can say hello to you? If you don't type, I cannot see you. All right. So welcome back again. This is your lovely girl, Sophie Pretty on any side. So we are talking about the Jamaican politics at this moment. Everybody's talking about it. So, it's a good look. And I say welcome again, Andrew, third times win. So I'm going to read some bits and pieces, what a lot of people write. And, so make I read what this person write. This person, her holiness, to the successors of the People National Party as the new leader of their. Well done. Hey, well done. The People National Party fought a good fight, but the American people has chosen their leader. Let all remain positive and hopeful that the Prime Minister will take our country to the higher height as he promised during his campaign. Let the work begin. Jamaica land we love, out of many, one people. That's a good one, guys. So, you know what? Good evening, Evan Spencer. How you doing today? So, guys, as you can see, Mark Golin run against Andrew, and Andrew has won again. So Andrew has promised the Jamaican that he will raise the pay rise, okay, to 32,000. Some people says it's impossible, but it is possible. And I would say the people that work in tourism, like the hotels and those things, I think they should get a higher raise, because tourism bring in millions into Jamaica. How can people work in £16,000, 1,600 Jamaican dollars, less £100 a week for a 40 hours work? That's not good. But they live. And I think Andrew Owen, the honorable, I think he should give the hotel workers the 32,000 right away, because they can pay it. All right, guys, what do you think? So we have to work with the Prime Minister, guys. We all have to work together, not working against each other. It doesn't matter which party win, we are all one, all right? And we have to work with the government. And that's a good look. All right, guys, I am going to listen to this guy, yes? What he's talking about, Andrew Onis, yeah? I want you to listen to him.
Never be stressed when you are blessed. Andrew Onis, God love you. Big up God, shower labor rights. Make me tell you something. Remember, I say blood and fire, and the moment you say blood and fire, God is not on your side. Me say, Andrew, when you stand up and pray for the whole Jamaica, me never saw do that yet. Me say, shower labor rights, shower labor rights, shower labor rights. Let me tell you something. For all of the people, labor rights, come out, come vote. Congratulations to you. Respect and love to you. And for all the people who travel from the US and travel from England and Canada and Europe and come to vote for Andrew Holness and from the other Caribbean country and Europe, congratulations to you. God bless you. And let me tell you something.
Hi, Shirley Holmes. How you doing?
I am ashamed of you. Portland people, and my work.
Guys, he gonna touch base on Portland people. I know Anne-Marie Val's work, but at the same time, you have to give people a chance to see what they can do. There's nothing wrong with giving people a chance. All right, it's not about ungratefulness. Guys, I live in the UK and I know how it works. All right, so some people is saying that Val's wife done a lot of good things. Oh yes, she did. But sometimes people want to change, aren't you? Of course you want to change at time. So it's not about ungratefulness, but give somebody a chance and let them prove themselves, okay? And then we can decide.
Tell us if go voting the Monday, we never do nothing yet. Oh, one voting because he let out Vibes Cartel. Yes. Who don't know what is good? Let me tell you something. Anne-Marie work. I've been following Anne-Marie for years now, and she do her work. She do her work. She work. But God bless you, mama. God bless you. But Portland people, on this, on too ungrateful, and deserve to suffer. And if I was me, I would have made suffer. On too ungrateful. How you feel now, Andrew Honest with? On feel no people in Portland. On too ungrateful. I never know some Portland people that ungrateful. On too ungrateful because that woman work. She do her work. She do her work. And as me say, show her labor rights again. Congratulations. For all of the PMP them, we come out and fight down and join us every day and say time is come. Time is come to choose Jamaica. Time is come to choose Jamaica. We're not tear down him a build back. We can't stop Andrew Holness. And for all the people who are saying that Destiny Switch to suggest this PMP, I am not PMP. Babsy Granger, my godmother, go ask her. My father, with name Xander, and Babsy is best friend, so I'm right hand. Go ask her. Babsy, I'm a godmother. A Spanish town, Taspen, they come from. Babsy is my godmother. I mean, I don't know what to say, I have no godmother. Go and go ask her. Xander and my father, my blood father, my blood father, and Babsy is best friends like this. But when my father, Babsy Grinch, bury my father. Okay? I am not PMP. I just come out and said that because I want you guys not to vote to not to vote for Mark Golden. I'm very smart, sweetie. I'm very smart, and you guys should know that because in February I won my green and picking up labor rights. Me a show a labor right, and that's just it is. Show a labor right. Respect and love to you. Congratulations, guys. You did it. You did it, guys. Oh my God, Andrew Holness, you're the Prime Minister. You're blessed, and you're favored by God, and nobody can stop you. Nobody can stop you. So if all the PMP them gonna watch that video, yeah. Happy, time to choose Jamaica. Happy, time come, time not come.
So guys, as you hear what he was saying, all right? Hi Vanessa, how you doing, darling? How you doing? Vanessa is watching. All right, everybody, how are you doing? As you can see, the election is over and everybody is okay at the moment. Everybody is good and everybody is okay at the moment. So guys, there is no fuss and fight about election, all right? We want a better Jamaica. We want a better place. We want to live in unity and strength, all right? No divide and no conquer. As what he was saying about Anne-Marie Valls and that man, Bokama, what he want to name, yeah? People is easily influenced by singers, producers or whatsoever, yeah? I am not going to say he's a good person, We all know him as a lawyer. He can be a good lawyer, but he don't have to be a good leader. You understand? But everybody deserve a chance. So now he won that seat, so he have to prove himself that he can measure up to Anne Marie. So next time when election comes around and he doesn't measure up, then you know you can vote him out and say, you know what, you never do a good job. But everybody deserve a chance. If you don't give somebody a chance, you don't know what they have inside of them. You understand? At the end of the day, I am no JLP. I am no PMP. I am just here to split justice. All right? Everybody have the right to vote who they want to vote in. All right? But what I am saying, you vote for the right reason, not because you might like a person, not because growing up in Jamaica, me a diehard PMP, me a diehard labor right. You have to have your own opinions and things. And I mean, these generation grow out the older generation. So you know the older generation will say, like mama and daddy would say, oh, me a die as a labor right, me a die as a PMP. But guess what? The younger generation is not like that anymore. Times and things change. Okay? Times and things changes over the years. And right now, PMP and JLP, they're all friends. I don't see why JLP and PMP should be in war, because this is election. This is to do with the country. And I believe in myself that Andrew is doing a good job. It's just that you don't have a lot of work here, and a lot of people is going overseas, because when you work overseas you can make more money than working in Jamaica. And I hope that he stuck to his word, what he said, that higher pay rise, because I can't believe people working 16,000 Jamaican dollars, less than £100, and how they live on that, because 16,000 children to go to school, light bill, cable bill, food bill, and to be honest, food bill is the most expensive bill in Jamaica. Can you believe it? Yes. When I spend 20,000 in Mega Mart or High Low or whatever, it can't buy anything. And £100 can give you a lot of things in the UK. So me not understand the food thing in England, in Jamaica. Guys, I went to one of these pharmacy, yeah, and to get a facial scrub for my face, yeah. And you know, when you go into the chemist or Tesco, Clean and Clear is like £2, yeah. Over here in Jamaica is like 2,000 something. How can that be? All right. Even if they buy it overseas, they're 5 times triple hit. I don't understand how these things work. When you go in the supermarket, guys, all right, say you want a cranberry juice, which in the UK you can get 6 in a pack, or 6 in a pack for £6 something, yeah? Or you can get one for £2 or £1 something, yeah? Over here, you cannot do that. In the UK, you can eat Activia, Actimel, you know, the yogurt. Over here, I see them sell like one, which is not really good enough. You have to buy 6 or 12. And if you're going to buy one Actimel or a yogurt, it's $400, just one little yogurt. How can that be? The government need to fix the food in Jamaica. It's too expensive. I went to Hilo, and if you want a grape to buy, the grape is like $2,000. Grape and strawberry is for 1,000 something. How can you work a basic salary of 16,000? You want a grape, you want some strawberry for the kids. You cannot buy it because guess what? You cannot afford it. Food in Jamaica is too expensive. And this is what the government need to target on food, because the price that they are selling the food for is high street robbery. And it's not fair on the country. And it's not fair on the people of Jamaica. So I think Andrew should have fixed the food, because food is the basic of life. Food is very important. If you don't have a proper meal, you cannot learn at school because food is too high. The price is so expensive, and you have a lot of poor people in Jamaica. And I think the government more to look into these categories, because if you live in Jamaica, if you're rich, you're rich. If you're poor, you are poor. What category are you in? There is no middle class in Jamaica. There is no middle class. All right. There is no middle class in Jamaica, guys. And that's the honest truth to God. There is no middle class in Jamaica. All right. So in Jamaica, diaspora, if you're rich, you're rich. If you're poor, you're poor. And that's how it is. Straight up. All right. A lot of people come out to vote, and some people disappointed. But it's fine. Let's go on YouTube and see what a lot of people is saying about the Jamaican thing. So guys, as we say, in Jamaica, the election went well, no fighting, nothing like that. Everybody is good, and everybody's moving on with their life, daily life. But as what is Anne-Marie Valls is saying, I'm going to listen to what she is saying. And I am not going to say the people that are ungrateful not to vote for her. People can choose. People have their own opinion. People want to give people a chance. It have nothing to do with ungratefulness, all right? The Wi-Fi keeps spinning. I don't know, the Wi-Fi keeps spinning, guys. So I'm not going to get much.
Rural school bus system.
I want to listen to Anne-Marie Valls.
Those two things are near and dear to me. But the most important thing of my 6 years in this country is the relationship that I have built with the young and the not so young, men, women, and children. My name is called Anne-Marie by the littlest of voices. When I move around in this parish, in this constituency, it's not an MP moving around. It's them auntie, them granny, them mother, them friend.
All right, I understand what Anne-Marie is saying, yes? She attached to these people. But remember, this is politics. You understand? If you are in politics, you're doing good for the country. And if they vote you out, yes, you have to work for the country because work is work. You understand? Not about you do this, you do this, you do that, and then vote you out. At the end of the day, yeah, if they want to give this man a chance, I see nothing wrong with that. You understand? And that's how I see things. So it's just like she's going to cry, Oh, I go around children. I do this. Okay, she might do a good job, yes, but it's not her money. Because the way she come across is like she can't believe that the people then vote against her. You understand? You can do the good job. You can do the best job. People is people. You understand? People can say, I love you tomorrow, and the next day they hate you. You understand? A person can be here with you and say, yeah, man, me I go vote for you, man. You're good. And by the time they got the station, they said, what a blood clot. And they vote for somebody else. People can change their mind. You can be the best person and they still vote against you. You understand? This is not like a bad mind or ungrateful. It's like Andrew and that man is running. The other man that is running. I don't remember his name. Yeah. And if I was to vote, I would vote not because me a die-hard Labour or a die-hard PMP. I would vote for the interests of the country. The interest. And that's what I always say. I believe Jamaica should bring politics in school. I believe Andrew Onis should bring politics in school. And the reason why I say he should bring politics in school, so the generation can understand what is politics and when election, because they don't know. Because it hasn't taught in school. And I think he should add one more subject, politics. And that would be a good thing for the Jamaican. When these prime ministers or these ministers go up and give their speech, a lot of Jamaican don't understand. And that's the honest truth to God. They only make one bag of noise. Yay! And if you ask them what that means, they don't know. They don't listen. They're making one bag of noise. Yay! So, Andrew, I would like you to bring politics in school. Let me read Morris say. By the way, everyone, she is from Jamaica, not anywhere else. So but I don't like the Pakistani place like that right now. She's not from there. She's from Jamaica. And I know the word she's saying, like all around the world, unfortunately. All you can do right now is to be involved in active care. 112. Care to learn, care to care are your own people. 112, that is true. Guys, you can comment, and if I'm saying something wrong that you don't like, you can correct me. I'm open for correction. My opinion might be different from yours. Your opinions might be different from mine, but everybody is welcome to their own opinions. All right? Me can't beat down nobody for their opinions. All right? As people see things differently, some people love Andrew, some people love the other man, but it's like we are all human beings. But me, I just want the best for the country. It's not because you might love a prime minister. If you love a prime minister and he's not doing well, you can look into it and say, you know what, you're not doing well. I think you should implement this, and I think you should do this, and I think you should do that. But again, you can't please everybody. We know we are all human beings. 1 minute you're up there, so 1 minute you're down here. So 1 minute you like Andrew, 1 minute you dislike Andrew. So what Vals is saying now is like she take it to heart. Like she would have said now. Me I go put it in my own terms. She would have said, look what me do to the people them. Me care for the little one them. Me go around and me do everything for them. And me do this for them. Me come in like a family to them. Evers, let me tell you something. Nobody never tells you to attach to people. It's not your family. You're doing a job. Nobody tell you to go around and attach yourself to people. People can change. You will give people the world and they still go vote for somebody else. So don't take it to heart. When you go into politics, there for? Is it for what? You're going to politics because the love of the people. Now they vote you out. You're going to come and talk about you do this, you do that. You're supposed to do it. You're not supposed to complain. That's why I love the UK. You understand? I love the UK. You're not going ahead because you want a third term or whatever. You're going to come and talk about you do this. You go around the elderly. You help the children. You're supposed to. Let me remind you, that's your job. You understand? That's your job. You're not going to politics to attach to people. Where you hear go so? You're doing a job. You go around to help the people because that's your job. You run as an MP to go into your constituency where you want name. You see children not going to school. That's your responsibility. Anything that's going into that little place that you are MP for, your responsibility to say to the government, listen, I am here. Children is going to school without lunch money. There is no home. There is no water. There is no road. That's your job, mama. No about you attach and you this and you do this and you never do it out of your pocket. That's what Jamaica don't understand about politics. I mean, want Andrew honest to make them start to teach politics in college. Make it as a one next one so people can understand what is truly going on. When you become an MP, you do not attach yourself to people like it's your family. It's your job. When I go out to do a job, I do my job and come home. Me no make friend. You not buy friend. You stood your ground. But a lot of uno guys wanna mix friendship with business. And you cannot mix friendship with business when you come on to politics. Me no know why Val's wife I feel pain in her stomach. Why you feel pain for? Because you lose. Some have to win and some have to lose. A life is a merry-go-round. It's a merry-go-round. You think say Andrew Onis I go be prime minister forever? No. Who knows next year in going and just vote out in backside and say me tired of you know. All when him do good. You understand? Because when the voting was going on yesterday, I don't know who was going to win still, and that's the honest truth. It was a mixed feelings for me. But if you really ask me, I would have said maybe JLP would have win. The reason why I said JLP would have win because I remember the PNP party mashup and everybody gone their ways. So it was kind of a mixed feelings for me. You understand? But God knows best. We want this country to go far. You understand? Andrew Onis is doing a wonderful job. But people are too blind to see. So when time this woman that lose in Portland is saying this, that, your time is expired, darling. It's only salvation lasts forever. You understand? Nowhere is permanent. It's temporary. Yes. Even we on the earth, we are here temporarily. So when you go into a position, you're not going there forever. You never plant there. You're only there for a season. And when your season done, it's time to move on and call it a day and said, guys, well done. It was nice working with you. And I appreciate you from the bottom of my heart. I'm deeply saddened. I've lost, but we have to go on. No say supposed to go. No about no talk about me do this, me do that. You're supposed to do. You're supposed to do. Everyone has to have their own voice. We all need to hear more and respect. Yes, 112. I'm totally agree with you. Thank you. You look like. So guys, that's how it is. You understand? We have to as I say, everybody opinions do welcome. Everybody views do welcome. Everybody think differently. But I think they should teach politics in school in Jamaica. I think they should add politics in school in Jamaica, because if you do not add politics in school in Jamaica, they are blinded. Lack of knowledge. And as I always say, I know Mrs. So, knowledge is power. When you have knowledge, they're more to understand politics even better. But if you don't know nothing about politics, how you going to understand politics? Like myself, yeah. Me don't go again someone to knowledge, you understand? Meeting the Prime Minister for bring politics in school. So people not talk foolishness. And when you is an MP, your MP hold it to your community. You're working. Now come talk about me do this, me do that. You're supposed to do it. Yeah, I get paid for it. It's a job. A job is a job. When I go to work, don't I get paid for the job? Me not supposed to go to job and attach to people. Just because you gonna give people something, they say give somebody that. I am good, Smokey. I am good. Here is something you can. You understand? The minimum wage now. When me think, I never know that people is working $16,000 a week. Me never know that. $16,000. How much pound that? About 70 pound? Miras. 70 pound for a 40-hour job? And if me work in the UK for a 40-hour job, it's almost £2,000. Me pussy ass. So you gotta tell me, say, $16,000 a week. Rent, light, school lunch money, bus fare. How can people survive on 16,000 Jamaican dollar? How can you, guys, may I tell you the truth? Me can blow 20,000 a quick second. Me go downtown. I went, me go downtown Monday. 30,000 me just blow. I'm saying, wait, 1,000 God. Me do here, me buy some liquor, something like guys. And I'm like, hello? I went into one wholesale and I buy some stuff for my face and stuff. And I'm like, 1,200, 1,300. And you want a clean and clear in Tesco. £2? How can people triple certain things with so much money in Jamaica? I mean, I understand. Guys, if I come back, I have to come live. Me don't know how me I go adapt. And that's the honest truth to God. Me don't know how me I go adapt. Because certain things that I used to, and if God forbid, send me to come back here, the lifestyle that me have in the UK, me can't have it so. The things that I used to, me can't work $16,000 to buy what me want. It is sad. And I believe the people that work in tourism, like the hotels, I think they should get more money. You know why I say they must get more money? Because when you book a plane ticket and you book a hotel in England, the money stays in England. So people in England working in hotels, they are working like 2,000 after tax. They might work £2,000 a month, 1,500 a month, and at the same hotel there. Remember, you know, Jamaica bringing a lot of millions on tourism. Jamaica alone can live off of tourism, and that's the honest truth to God. Jamaica alone can live off of tourism. So I believe Then if you teach tourism in a school and teach politics in a school, knowledge is power. But Mr. Prime Minister, my question to you, you say you're going to raise to $32,000, yeah? Start with the hotel workers them. Yes, start with the hotel workers them. Because the people them in Jamaica will have the hotels, they might make millions of a tourism. All right? Millions. And the Prime Minister, me feel say, it's like how England, if you work 20 hours, England top up your money to full-time money. Me think you should have do that too. Me think say you should have part-time workers in Jamaica as well, and because they have young children, and you supposed to top it up to the $13,000 a week. So they work $6,000 a week for 2 days. You supposed to put on the other rest, the 6,500. Me believe so, Prime Minister. You can't go wrong. Where's the tax? Where's the tax money? Hmm? When people are gonna say, "Oh, me fix road, me do this," I know you fix the road. The tax that you pay on the car is supposed to fix the road. Like in the UK, we pay council tax. And you might be wondering, what is council tax? It's cleaning the bins. Council tax, if you don't pay council tax in the UK, you go to jail. You go to prison. You can owe your rent, but you can't owe council tax. Council tax is a must. My council tax is £150 a month. And I do direct debit every first of the month. You understand? Council tax is to take care of the bins, the street. Make sure you have a clean street and all of these things. In front of your yard, sweep up, garbage gone, rubbish gone. You understand? So when you pay license for your car that you're driving, it's supposed to take care of the road. And what I don't understand again in Jamaica, when you go on the toll, you have a something named the toll, guys, that you shortcut certain road and you drive on the toll. If you're going to about 2 tolls, if you go to one next one, you have to pay over 1,000 or 2,000 something, I don't remember, and coming back. That is a ripoff. Because what about the little man where work 16,000 and he work outside Kingston and he has to use the toll road to come to work and reach work early? What are those people that live outside Kingston and they have to come in to work and they are driving, they have to buy petrol, because when you buy $10,000 petrol, that can even bring you go country. By the time you come back, the tank is hot. Quarter. I look into those things as well. You know what? Poverty there, Jamaica to us. Poverty there. Yes, poverty there. I see poverty. I see poor. I see frustration. I see all of these things. That's why a lot of these people are so angry and bitter. They're angry, miserable. Jamaica is a beautiful place, but it need money for poor people. Poor people need to live life. Poor people need to know, say, they work and they can go on a holiday, they can buy a plane ticket and fly out there. So they not fear beg their auntie and family overseas. Boy, I want to come a foreign, but me not a plane ticket, They can't help me buy a plane ticket. It shouldn't be like that. Me can work 1 month and buy a plane ticket just like that. Why Jamaican can work 1 month and buy a plane ticket? I can work 1 month and buy a plane ticket and have leftover and go anywhere. Jamaica should have been like that as well, or living good. And when you look in Florida, it's just like Jamaica. The same climate. The hotel them is there. The beaches are there. When I'm in Daytona, nobody now come talk about your Chaspas Palm Beach. You just go up to beach and you do whatever. You not fear pay if you go upon the beach and I pay for this and I pay for that. It's too hard. Guys, Jamaica is a beautiful country. Everybody that come here, Jamaica is a welcoming country. But the poverty is too much. It's too much. I believe so. They get a lot of money in the country. Yes, Ivan. Blossom said Jamaican cannot survive on tourism alone. Blossom, I gotta tell you, say you're wrong on this one. This is my opinion. And the reason why I'm going to say you're wrong on this, Jamaican is 3-point-something million people live here. We have about almost 80 million people live in the UK. You have so many people live in America, all right. Tourism, every day plane full with people from all over the world come here. Tourism is a big business. Why you think every minute they might build up how much a hotel, how much a this, how much a that, and if you rent a hotel for the night, it's like sometime all £300 for two days. And in England, you can get a nice hotel for even £100. Even if you go on some of these websites, you have some hotel that you can rent. Hotels, it's more expensive more than England. So me don't understand one day. Tourism bringing a lot of money. I think tourism alone could make Jamaica a better place. If they start to charge these hotel people, where are the taxes are they paying? All right, when people come into Jamaica, how the taxes paid? I don't know. But I believe hotel workers should get immediately effect that 32,000 a week. How much is 32,000 in a pound? Okay, £100 is say 20,000. 100 and something pounds. How can you work in 40, 50 hours for $16,000? How? If me I work 40 hours in the UK and £14 an hour, check that. So that means we are living in slavery. I don't know if I could work $16,000 for a 40 hours job or a 50 hours a week job. I don't know how I could do it. But Sophie, most of those hotels are private sectors. But government's supposed to know how many money coming in, Blossom. Yes, tourism can run Jamaica for real. Rooms are very expensive. Thank you, ambitious lady. Guys, Rio. You know much for Rio? Me want to go down to Rio. I tell me about £400. Two days, Rio. I'm going to tell you, say, in England, them the price in England. You have so many different hotels in Jamaica. You have one will come up named Stay City. All right, suppose you come to London, yeah? And you don't want to go into the other hotel. Stay City is a hotel, is like that. You can cook in there, you have your tea. Every store is like a bed sit. You have your little living room. You have every little thing for your own comfort. Yeah, it's a bed sitting. Stay City. You have in Dalston, you have everywhere. You have in Manchester, you have everywhere around England. You understand? So when me I compare some hotel price to England, I rip off, man. And even if it's a private sector, they are making millions. You think, say, me could have got spread up hotel bed and tired myself for 40 hours a week. Me have to take taxi to go to work. Me have my kids to send to school. Me have my bills to pay. Me have food to... How you survive? Guys, I can just blow... Me can blow 200,000 less in a 1 week. Buy your gear one day, so you buy this, you don't know where you go. Me go supermarket, me go high-low. When me go there, me pick up 1 or 2 something. They might tell me about 30 grand. Me I say, me not pick up Activia, me not pick up Actimel, me not pick up me milk, me not pick up Canberry juice. I buy a Canberry juice, you know I drink my Canberry juice, $1,500. That's a rip-off, man. That is rip-off. And when I was in Florida and I went shopping, yeah? I went shopping. And I pick up stuff and it comes up to like 60 US. And I got a lot because I can buy grape for $2, strawberry and everything. Because when I was in Florida, the same thing I buy in England is almost the same. But me come here is a different category of fish. My money I don't just do. When me down Florida, me go supermarket, me can spend $60 or $80, whatever I want. Whatever I want. And I can't do that in Jamaica. You think I can go to high-low and all of this rubbish say me I go pick up, have 180 US. What you buy? It can't buy nothing. It cannot buy anything. I wish if Jamaica was turning a US. If Jamaica turned in a US and I use US money, this place would be a better place. And that's the honest truth. You understand? Yesterday I went to Burger King, guys. You know, me not really as a burger person. So I went to Burger King. And when I went into Burger King, 2 meals was for $2,000 something. $2,000 something for 1 little burger and 1 little fry. All right, an ordinary Jamaican that is working $16,000. I would say burger is a treat. All right, so you have 5 children and yourself. When you don't buy, you can't treat them. You go to KFC again. You have a family of 5 or 4 or 3. You can't even buy the big box for them. And, you know, it's hard. Even if you go in there and buy KFC for them, you're looking, Jesus Christ, I have to go to school Monday morning. They need this, they need bus fare. And then they say, Father God, what am I going to do? Jamaica is still behind. If you ask me, Jamaica is still behind, and I think Jamaica can be much better. And when I go downtown Kingston, more sellers than buyers. And again, tax bill country. A lot of people is not paying tax. And that's where the problem lies. Because if a lot of people were paying taxes, you know, taxes build country. All right. And although Jamaica don't even have 3 million people living in Jamaica, it's still below poverty level. Jamaica is below poverty level. A lot of them, they survive. They know how to survive. When you live here and before you go to foreign, you could survive. You have to know how to survive. If a person from England or America just come here, come live, we don't book. Hey, headache. When they look like bill, when they go buy food is a problem. They can't buy what they want. They can't do, you know, in England, like you say, you go to Primark or you go to Next or New Look or River Island. You go buy one something, you come out with one big bag. You're going there for one shoes, you know, or one top or one bottom. You're not going if you go buy nothing more, you know. You find, say, you have £100. You see, you can buy. In Jamaica, you have fear. You have fear. Me not believe in that. I don't believe in that at all, at all, at all. So, ambitious ladies said they have been doing it. That's why they knew is it. Yeah, me know the newest hotel are worse. Yes, total rip-off. That's why the Airbnb get more booking. Them give Airbnb a fight in Jamaica. Oh, the Airbnb them. Why some of them places, I mean, I really got trust some of them places there as well, but they need to do better still because England hotel not dear so. England hotel not dear so. Jamaica, to me, they treat Jamaica like a one rich country, but the people them are suffering. They are poor. They are poor. You understand? And the government them, me don't know how them are going to fix this. That's why I'm saying, no, guys, I'm going to be honest with you, you know. Me believe you need a new person to run Jamaica. That's what I believe. And I believe, because look at Florida. Look at Barbados. Look at Cayman Island. Look at those islands, yeah? Crime-free, you can live. But why Jamaica so expensive? Bahamas, look at those countries. They all elevate, they all living good, they're all above poverty level. But Jamaica is still in poverty. Some of them might not look so, but if you go into rural areas, if you go into some of the countries and you see how people live, they okay. They can go shop every day. That's how some of them live. Okay. They can full a fridge like our mother want go and full a fridge, and they can't do that. They see certain food in the supermarket. They have to cut them eye and pass it because they can't afford it. I'm going to give you a story, guys. Yesterday, I went to Fontana, yeah? And I buy something in Fontana, yeah? I buy this in Fontana. I buy this in Fontana store yesterday, a salt. I buy this in Fontana. I said, Epsom salt, I'm going to soak my feet, yeah? So I went to Fontana yesterday. Here it is. I haven't taken it out of the bag. This is the receipt, yeah? I went to Fontana. How much did I pay for this stuff here? Fontana. $300. This thing here would be like maybe 100, yeah? I went to Fontana, yeah? When I come out of Fontana yesterday, so when I pay for my stuff in Fontana, the security come up to me. Can I see your receipt? They're checking every receipt. I said, I think this is discrimination. I buy my stuff. I pay for my stuff. Why you want to check my receipt? This is not right. They say, oh, that's what they do over here. I said, I work in security and I cannot do that. It's against the law. The only way you check somebody's receipt as a security is, one, maybe the alarm went off and whatsoever, we don't know. Or two, you went through the door and you did not pay for the item. But as long as you pay for your item, there's no way security should come up. Can I see your receipt? I said, you discriminate me. Yes, it's wrong. Jamaica need to, because they look like, say, Jamaican, them are thief. I mean, I like that. You understand? You go into Fontana to buy something, and everybody that's coming out, security check receipt. If you see, if receipt. No, it is wrong. That's discrimination. We all know that is discrimination. They cannot do that. And when you went to other places, they don't do it. So I don't know why they implement checking receipt before you come out. And that's a big deal because it's not everybody in Jamaica is a thief. No, it's not everybody. And when they start checking receipt for every Jamaican, it makes Jamaican look bad. So you cannot trust them. You understand? Jamaican go into a shop, they walk behind you. That's not right. It's like discriminating again because you can't do it in a foreign country. Jamaica is a very good country, guys. Don't forget, Jamaica is a very good country, you understand? But the problem, they don't know their rights. And if you live in a country and you don't know your rights, people can take away your rights from you. Yes. People can take away your rights. So know your rights. Know where you stand. And once you know your right, people can go around you. And that's the honest truth to God. Yes. All right. Let us read some receipts. Welcome said, them thief, but look how them thief are foreign. Me I tell you, me I go tell you how them go on a foreign as well. How beautiful you are, exciting Grace. Yes. The reason why things are so expensive is because they can't control the dollars. Totally rip off. Why they can't control the dollars? Well, change the dollars to US if they can't control it. If they can't control the dollars, make it into a US. And then the dollars can be stable. Why Jamaican dollars have to be rising, climbing? I understand when the dollars is rising, everything start to go up. But every day Jamaican raise things and it is wrong. You understand? Look in a foreign country. You can go in a store, walk and full a bag and come out. Yes, because the house. Either the shop them deal with it. You understand? If you go into Tesco, you can eat whatever and come out. You're not thief, you're hungry. Hello, Coleman. I miss you, darling. How you doing? Guys, I think they can do much better in Jamaica, and that's the honest truth to God. And I think the salary is too cheap because people cannot live on $16,000 a week, and that is a ripoff. And the government should have been thinking about that from day one. And the living condition is bad because people want to eat good food, they can't buy it. When you go in a supermarket, you have to look at prices, which should never been. You should just go in and full of trolley and come out. Jamaica think they are a US country if the Caribbean. I think if America take over Jamaica because it's an hour and a half flight from Florida to Jamaica. To me, Jamaica is like Florida. Same thing. But they have better every little things. But me don't know. Jamaica could be little Florida. And Florida is way bigger than Jamaica. You understand? Me think Jamaica should be a part of the US. Slavery is still here. I know, Spencer. Slavery is here. So, as I say, guys, the election was very peaceful yesterday and is a good thing. You know, everybody come together, unite together as one. You know, there is no divide and conquer. And that's a good thing. And what I am saying is that Jamaica should implement politics in school. So the children of society that's coming up can know about politics, so they can understand politics, what is going on. And because if you don't have any knowledge of politics, the government can say anything because you don't have no knowledge and they can go around you. That's why them always say, when Jamaican people, when they come onto politics, they're fool. And that's true. When them talking, they don't understand. They end up, yeah. And Jamaican government need to implement politics in school, so people had a better understanding of politics. Jamaica is a commonwealth, Karen. Yes, Jamaica is a commonwealth. Sabrina said you have to pray it up and don't cook it. Let's stir, lady. Yes, Jamaica is a CARICOM country, but it's very expensive. Jamaica is one of the most expensive Caribbean country right now. Very expensive. And Jamaica is one of the best Caribbean country for holiday destination. So tourism alone should have built Jamaica. Jamaican people should have live off of tourism because more money coming into tourism. And backside, remember, a lot of things comes out of Jamaica as well. And remember, the Chinese, as soon as they come here, they become a millionaire. Why is that? Chinese have more privilege than the Jamaican them that born here and raised here. Why? Why the government give China the upper hand on their own Jamaican? I think Jamaican people is sabotage, and that's the honest truth. That's what I believe. Everybody opinions is different, and everybody opinions do welcome. Freedom of speech, okay? What do you think? So guys, I'm going to love you and leave you, and you take care. So I'm going to read one more as what this lady was saying about politics. Okay, and when you're going to politics, just remember, some of them think that them spend their own money. No, you don't spend your own money. You're working. All right, you're working for the country. You understand? And people don't, ungrateful people want to hold a second. As I say, a lot of people is writing a lot of things. So I'm just going to read this one, and then I'm going to come off of this one. Karen Wilson said Jamaica don't have much, so for the government sold almost everything. That's true, but again, the Jamaican people don't know what is what because they are not educated on these things. All right. Jamaican people is lacking in a lot of things. Some of them don't read, some of them don't know what is going on. So, as I say, the Jamaican people have spoken. Congratulations to the Prime Minister of Jamaica, Honorable Andrew, to the successors of the People National Party as the new leader of their constituencies. Well done. The People National Party fought a good fight, and the Jamaican people has chosen their leader. Let's all remain positive. I'm hopeful that the Prime Minister will take our country to a higher heights as he promised during his campaign. Let the work begin. Jamaica land we love, out of many one people. We grew up in Jamaica, and our item always say out of many one people, and we hope that this government will make Jamaican more easier access and to have access to things, all right? Even to travel and do more, all right? So, welcome, true Karen. It's true, Jamaican don't have much. Where is the money gone? Where is the tourism? Who collect those tourism money? You ever ask yourself these questions? Where all the backside? Did you know that when you go down into Mandeville, going down to St. Elizabeth, you know those holes that they're digging out, those are backside, yeah? Who have that contract? From I was a girl growing up, they are digging. What are they digging? Backside is money. Is money. Jamaica can fend for themselves. Look at Cuba. Cuba doesn't borrow. Cuba fend for himself. Jamaica can be a very independent country. What I don't understand about Jamaica, a lot of people don't plant food. Why are you importing food and say it is cheaper to import food to Jamaica when you have the land, you have the soil, you have the weather? The same thing that plant in Florida can plant in Jamaica. Why Jamaica is not planting grape, strawberry, apple, and all of these? What about agriculture? Jamaica don't need to import fish, prawn, and all of these things. It is here. Jamaican government is only making Jamaican more lazy. You understand? Jamaica should be feeding off of their own land, not importing these things. The place is quiet here in Mobay. Everyone is just getting on with life. Yes, it's a beautiful country. That's my thought as well. Chinese people have the upper hand rather than their own Jamaican. And their own Jamaican don't price up their item in their shop. Oh my God. Ivan, that is true. The Jamaican government gave the Chinese an upper hand than their own Jamaican born and raised. Jamaica don't have much. Yeah. Oh my God. Hi John, how you doing? And guys, we have to have constructive conversation, not biased conversation. You might love Andrew or you might love the other one, but your choice. Who is the better person to run the country? And the country not going to go forward, because the pound against the dollars is 200 and probably something, and it's too much. It's just climbing. Why is the money sliding? Why the money can't stable? And if a money cannot stable, the country cannot stable. Why then don't just say, okay, you know what? We don't want a Jamaican money. We want US and keep it that way. I said to the US government, you know what? Take Jamaica and run it. Make Florida and Jamaica one country and story done. Jamaica can't stand on them own. Why Jamaican keep borrowing? I know saying can't pay it back. It doesn't make no sense. If you keep borrowing, guys, one thing me I tell you say no. When you want still land in a Jamaica full of land and water, you know. Did you know that Jamaican can export water? Did you know that Jamaican can export water? Because if England get water from all over, Jamaica can export water because natural water resources is in Jamaica. And right now, a lot of people in Jamaica don't have water, even in St. Elizabeth. When you go there, the pipe is dry. Why is that? There is no reason why a pipe shouldn't have in water. Why the government is doing that? Every pipe should be having running water. There is no excuse. We're not living in the longer days. When you go to St. Elizabeth, sometimes 3 days, no water. When you go down, no water, but they must send you water bill. We don't understand that. Everything is like them going backward. Or they must sabotage certain people. I don't understand. Jamaica is too small for not every house having water in their pipe. Jamaica is too small for things being like this. There are so many lands in Jamaica. Wasteland. Farmland. Why is Jamaican importing carrot, importing this, and Jamaican can plant it? We have the weather. We have the climate. We have the foundation. All they need to do is teach people agriculture, how to deal with farming, what you do, the do's and the don'ts. You understand? And stop buying these foods, importing these food. How is it cheaper to import food and to plant food? Me can't do that maths. I don't know how to do that maths. Then say it's cheaper to import food. How? How? When they have so much wasteland? That's foolishness, yeah. I understand that one. That's why I believe they should teach politics in school. All right. You're absolutely correct. They even get chicken back from overseas. All right. Talking about chicken back, as what you said, Karen Wilson, chicken back is an insult. Chicken back is an insult. Only time you buy chicken back in the UK is to go into the shop that sells meat. And it's only Jamaican will buy the chicken back because they use it as soup. You go into the supermarket, you don't see it. Even chicken feet, you don't see it. Why would anybody import chicken back to Jamaica? Are we that hungry? Are we that thirsty? Why should people import chicken back to Jamaica when everybody can have their chicken? Again, all right. For instance, chicken is so expensive in Jamaica, all right? Chicken is not hard to raise. Chicken is very easy to raise, yeah? Once they have everything put in plant, everything in process, why is it they have to import chicken back? Is it that chicken back? I don't know, but something is definitely wrong along the line. You can give my kids chicken, but they don't eat bones. They don't eat chicken feet. I cook chicken foot, but they will never eat it. They don't eat bones. Even when you go to KFC or whatever, they eat chicken, they just take the meat off and they put the bones away. Even over here, KFC is so expensive. Why is KFC so expensive when Jamaica can produce their own chicken and sell to KFC and all of these stuff? In England, you can get KFC. Anybody can buy KFC. It's not everybody can buy it here. Getting chicken back from overseas. I don't understand. You shouldn't have to reach that stage because chicken is 6 weeks and you get your chicken. Okay, Karen said, no, they sell here in almost all the supermarket. Back, foot, neck, Sophie, don't condemn it, but Jamaica should not be importing meat. I'm not going to condemn Karen, but I don't think they should be importing these things to Jamaica. Jamaica have the resources, and the people them that not working, they can have their farm, their chicken farm, and make life more easier. And because Jamaican chicken is more healthier than the American chicken because they feed their chicken. Did you know that if you see how chicken raise, you would never eat chicken? Some of these chicken never see daylight. They're blind. Did you know that? If people see how chicken raise, you will never eat chicken. You know, in Jamaica, when they raise the chicken run around and all of these, then get fresh air, then do all of these things. Jamaican chicken are the best chicken. Foreign chicken are injected because they are so big. Because when you taste them, it's not like you're not tasting chicken. You know they're so big. When they put in the chicken feed, chicken just come do-do-doom. But chicken back on them, something that should never be imported in Jamaica. It should never be. Why Jamaican government do open a big farm with pure chicken and people work there? Big farm. But now everybody are raise them little chicken, you know. It's a good thing. You are right. Them turn the country lazy. Eat what you grow what you eat. Thank you, welcome. And I believe that. Jamaica don't have to import no meat, no food, nothing at all. Jamaica have cow, cackles, sheep, goat, pig, Everything is here. Why importing these things when Jamaica can live on their own? Why importing carrot? All of them sitting there when Jamaica have the most soil, good thing. All they need is the equipment. Give them the equipment, make them farm the land. You understand? Welcome 100%. Yes, welcome. You're right. You know, you are right. So guys, I'm gonna log off now. It's now after 7 and I haven't come for a very long time, but I will come back tomorrow, you know, and when I come back to England, you know, Sophie on it again, you know, in Jamaica, there and everywhere. It's not like when you're back home, you go work or you come back or you come on the internet or you yap. But in Jamaica, it's like you're there everywhere. All right. So guys, Karen said cow food, chicken back, cabbage, carrot. I was shocked when I saw that. Karen, may I tell you, these things should be imported to Jamaica, and that's the honest truth. All right. So I am going to love you guys and I'm going to leave you, and I appreciate you guys for watching. So this is your girl Sophie, pretty. Take care. Bye-bye. Ta-ta.